Om Shanti class. Today we are going to do revisiting rational numbers and their decimal expansion. In class 9, you have done rational numbers and about their terminating and non-terminating decimal expansion. Now you all know what are rational number. They are in the form a upon b, where a, b are integers and b cannot be equals to 0. And today we are going to study when the decimal expansion of a upon b is terminating and when it is a non-terminating repeating. So we have a theorem 1 here. Let x be a rational number where decimal expansion terminates. Then x can be expressed in the form P upon Q, where P and Q are co-prime and the prime factorization of Q is in the form 2 to the power n multiplied by 5 to the power m, where n and m are non-negative integers. Now consider the following example. 7 upon 8. So it is 7 upon 2 to the power 3. See, if I multiply the numerator and denominator by 5 to the power 3 upon 5 to the power 3, it will come to 875 upon how much? 1000? Right? So it will be coming to 0.875. Why I multiply with 5 to the power 3? Because in the denominator and 2 and 5 should be there. So if it is 2 to the power 3, it should be into 5 to the power 3. So 2 5s is 10. So it is 10 into 10 into 10. Now just see the another example. It is 3 upon 25. What does 25 means? 5 to the power 2. Right. So I'll multiply the numerator and denominator by 2 to the power 2. Why? In the denominator, then you see 5 to the power 2 and 2 to the power 2 is there. Now 2 to the 4, 4 is a 12 upon it will be 100. So it will be 0.12. Right. Now 143 upon 80. What it will be? It will be 143 upon 2 to the power 3 into 10. Clear to you? Now, what should be the power of, again if I say, it is 2 to the power 4 in another word. Right? 2 to the power 4 into 5. So, I'll multiply this 5 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 3. So, it will be 143 into 125 and 2 5 is 10. It will be 10 to the power 4 because 2 5 is 10. So, what it will be? It will be 17875 and it is 1 2 3 4. So it will be 1.7875. So all on the basis the above examples, we have the following theorem. Clear? Now just see theorem 2. Let x be equals to p upon q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is in the form 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m, where n and m are non-negative integer. Then x has a decimal expansion which terminates. X has a decimal expansion which terminates. So look at the following example. Just look at this following example. 19 upon 15, it is 1.266666. 17 upon 8, it is 2.83333. Like it's keep on repeating. Right. 1 upon 7 is equals to 0.1482871. Again 428571 and again then 428571. So here The denominator of the rational numbers are 15, 6 and 7 respectively. Right, what is 15? It is 3 into 5. What is 8? It is 2 to the power 3. And 7, you know it is 7 only. 7 to the power 1. That is denominator. Denominators are not of the form 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m, where n and m are non-negative integers. This gives us as the following theorem. See the example which I told you right now. It leads to theorem 3. If x is equal to the form p upon q be a rational number such that the prime factors of q is not of the form 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m, where m and n are non-negative integers, then x has a decimal expansion which is non-terminating, repeating. Right. So what have we discussed today about? We have today learned about decimal expansion terminates, decimal expansion which leads to termination or terminates, and non-terminating repeating. I think all three are clear to you. Okay, I'll do one example for you for that also. For example, 13 upon 3125. So you all know how to find the prime factors of 3125. It is coming 2 to the power 3, okay, into 5 to the power 5. Okay, it is 2 to the power 0 beta, into 5 to the power 5. See, what does 2 to the power 0 means? 1. So in place of 1, I can write it 2 to the power 0 also. So it is having both 2 and 5 in the denominator. Right. So what is it? It is a terminating decimal expansion. Okay, since the prime factorization of the denominator is in the form 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m, hence it has a terminating decimal expansion. Now, let me take second example. It is 77 upon 210. So you know it will be 77 when you find the prime factorization of 210. So it is 2 into 3 into 5 into 7. Beta, whenever you are writing a prime factorization, please write it from in the ascending order. Start with 2, then 3, then 5, 7. Now, we know its denominator is other than 2 to the power n and 5 to the power n, because you know 3 and 7 is also there. So it is what? It's a non-terminating repeating decimal expansion. Is it clear? Again, you know, I've already told you, since the prime factorization of the denominator of 77 upon 210 is not of the form 2 to the power n into 5 to the power m. Hence, it has non-terminating decimal expansion. Keep in mind, if only in the denominator, if it is 2 to the power 4, it means it can be into 5 to the power 0. If the denominator is in the form of 2 to the power 5 to the power or 2 into the 5 power, then it is a terminating. And if it is other than 2 and 5, then it is non-terminating. Is it clear to everyone? Okay then. Thank you, class.